Wow. That might be a lifetime record for me. Longest amount of time spent almost sneezing, but not quite actually ever sneezing. What is your personal record at home? I really genuinely think that might have been mine. That was like 15 seconds, which is a pretty long time. Thank you, Nipple. For the say Professor Porkchop. Hey, Maria Murr. You Baron Holes. Hello. Rhino. Awesome. Earthy's so much fun. The Astral Fields, he rad for life. Ride of Cloud, hello, he end of one. You had it for 40 seconds? Oh no. Oh no. I really want to go this way, but I think I die way too often. This is the strongest way through the act, but I just don't see how, with the whale bonuses available, I can have any guarantee of actually being able to do that, which means that I have to go this way, and then at this node I can maybe go this way if I'm very strong, but more likely I get 3 campfires, 1 elite this act, with 1 or 2 stores as needed. It's an okay act. We shouldn't die in Act 1, I don't think. Karyaga, thanks for the 29 months! When your allergies kick in, it sometimes lasts for 30 seconds plus. Oof. Bodies are so weird. The weirdest body thing that's happened to me recently was I had... Oh, I don't remember what it's called. That thing that people have when they see blood and then... A vasovagal, I think. A vasovagal response. There's like some nerve that's like in your abdomen or something, and sometimes it just like goes off and you get like lightheaded and nauseous and your vision narrows and you get dizzy and sometimes people pass out. This didn't happen when I saw blood, but it happens to some people when they see blood. For me, it happens sometimes when I give blood. Vasovagal syncope. Syncope? Sounds right. It was really weird because I was having this incredibly unique experience, like something that I had never had before that felt incredibly alien and weird and bizarre. And the nurse in the room with me was just like, okay, yeah, and now this is going to happen, and now this is going to happen. Oh yeah, that's normal. And like, I'm just like, what? Like... What the fuck is wrong with bodies? Can I get this fixed? Can I trade it in? I'm gonna upgrade Neutralize in this act, I think. I was thinking about the boss relic trade, but... I don't know. I don't know. When you were 13 years old, a friend of yours passed out when you saw a picture of an operation on a projector. Yeah, apparently that's just like a thing that happens for some people, but for other people it doesn't happen. Like... what? Anyway, life is very odd. I think removing 2 cards is better with Silent than other classes. I think it's pretty atrocious with everybody. I do not recommend. You would need some very bad other options to want to do that. The problem is that defends are like pretty mediocre. They're not great, but they're usually like pretty mediocre for the entire run. It's just not that important to remove them. And strikes are almost always atrocious by like the second half of the run, but they're actually very important to have in the first half of the run. So it just doesn't do that much for you. The problem is if you remove 2 strikes, then you're dead if you don't find damage. And if you remove defends early, you're not... Like, why? Why are you removing defends early? Eater. I'm sorry to hear your PC's been acting up. That's no fun. Is Leg Sweep the best defensive card? Wraith Form? Stress and even defecation can trigger it in extreme cases, so people pass out while they're pooping? Oh no. Imagine you— oh no. Not like this. I am glad that it doesn't happen to me while I'm pooping. They get pooped out. Does not sound like it would be fun. I'm gonna go to the store after the elite fight because it's quite likely with this amount of gold that I just want to remove a strike at the store. Especially with a Predator plus and a Noxious Fumes plus, my deck's pretty good at dealing damage with things other than strikes already. But the strike is actually a good card in all 3 of the elite fights right now, so I don't want to remove it yet. Might upgrade Survivor. Unusual to get to upgrade Survivor. Probably just upgrade Flying Knee. Moving on to the ER twice for passing out in the bathroom in the middle of the night. That sounds like it would be awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Is transform better with Molten Egg? Better than without Molten Egg? Slightly. Don't think it's very good though. Would I ever consider speedrunning Ascension 20? I have considered it. There, I just considered it. Anyway, doesn't sound like very much fun. In general, I don't think Slay the Spire is an incredibly good game to speedrun. I think Ascension 20 speedruns are probably similar to normal speedruns, except you die a lot more often. If I get a 4th energy, I'm excited about Dagger Throw. If I don't, I guess I'm still excited about it, sure. Gotta take footwork over card remove here. Get some blocking going on. Perhaps a terror, given that I have a Molten Egg, would make sense. I also have 2 upgrades. Footwork and Survivor would be my upgrades right now, but we could upgrade Footwork and Terror instead. He's up, Mati. I'm still handsome even though the camera's off. Don't you worry about that. What was I gonna say? I think there's definitely decision making in speedrunning in this game. It is not a simple thing to speedrun this game. The weird thing about speedrunning, though, is that often it's like if you high roll, you don't have to make decisions. So the reason you're making decisions is you're trying to get a good speedrun out of an imperfect roll or whatever. I'm not explaining this very well. Isn't speedrunning all about high rolling? Yes, but like if the Ascension 20 speedrun world record could be 3.5 minutes, and it's currently 7 minutes, then I don't have to high roll all the way to break the world record. I just have to high roll pretty well and be able to adapt in order to actually make this beat the previous world record, you know? I do not have a lot of block, so I'm gonna take the dodge and roll with the footwork, which I'm upgrading. It'll help against Guardian. I have the Mercury Hourglass as well. My relics are very offensively focused. Is it actually 7 minutes, or was it just a random number? Oh, I honestly don't know if there like is an Ascension 20 speedrun world record. I don't know if people keep track of that category. It was just a random number, is what I'm saying. There's an Ascension 20 category on speedrun.com. Well, there you go. That's what the kids are up to these days, I guess. Nice draw. Good turn. Challenge of getting through Ascension 20 with a bad roll seems more interesting than rolling the dice many times until they come up perfect. I agree. That's what I think too. Do I play Noxious Fumes this time? I'm gonna play Noxious Fumes this time. I'll take 4. That's fine. Yeah, Krane. Isn't Silent theoretically the fastest character? Silent speedruns are insane. The way that Silent speedruns is transforming into only survive or neutralize, because you can glitch Pandora's box so it doesn't give you cards, and then getting Grand Finale immediately. And then you just play Grand Finale like twice every turn. Oh, I could have played Predator there, because I had Flying Knee energy. Whoops. Woo! Green is the color of your energy. Wow. Those are good cards. Green is not a creative color. Is that true? I would like all 3 of these, but given that we don't get all 3 of them, I think it becomes a choice between Malaise and Corpse Explosion. And given that it's much harder for this deck to defend than to attack right now, I think we probably are meant to take Malaise over Corpse Explosion, although I hate it. I do sort of hate it. Imagine taking a card that wasn't Corpse Explosion. On the other hand, imagine taking a card that wasn't Malaise. It's like, both of these cards are fairly important for the late game boss gauntlet, but Corpse Explosion is much stronger right now. And it feels like getting the thing that Malaise does for the late game stuff is harder than getting the thing that Corpse Explosion does for the late game stuff for me, given the Molten Egg, given the upgraded Terror already, stuff like that. Hey Demons, hey Nick, hey Theodoric, hey Hut Houston, there's so much love, hello. Hey Wimwork, hey Horrible Muck. Ronius thinks of the 6 months. Is it a nightmare if I had well-laid plans? No, I don't have anything worth nightmaring. Yagizj. Emiko Solo, hey Isong. Just take both, noob streamer. Which one should I take first? I could Nightmare Terror. Demon 690 bits. SGM. Get a second mouse. Does this work? You trip. Derminano. Well, this is a lot more upgrade greedy than Corpse Thingy. You really want to upgrade Corpse Explosion. If you have an enemy that's going to deal 300 damage when it dies, you really want to deal another 3 damage per turn to it. I'm gonna take the one that is more immediately relevant. Ooh. No upgrades? I think this deck sort of sucks in hallway fights, so I don't think we can get away with taking Slaver's Collar. Which means Fusion Hammer. Jackal Torn Moons. You would have felt like I'm strong enough for now, and you would have taken the Malaise for the long run. I think with Molten Egg, you're generally meant to try to kill elites in Act 2. And that's largely how you're meant to make sure that you're strong enough for the long run. So taking the thing that helps to kill elites in Act 2 makes some sense. I hate this. I should have probably used Vulnerable Pot turn 1. No attack. Oh, rude. Dagger Spray Plus. It's not bad here. Neither is Backflip. I'm gonna take 1 Dagger Spray Plus and then we're on Backflip duty. from now on, ish. Boop. Man. Man. Why does it gotta be like this? The catalyst is pretty bad, I think. I'm gonna take this card. We're gonna go a little bit more aggro. Oh my god. I immediately get offered the well-laid plans that would have made the catalyst good. Oh my god. Have any thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077? I enjoyed Cyberpunk 2034, but I sort of fell off the franchise around about there. Haven't played the last 33 or so of them. Ah! Jumped shark in 2069. There was just too much pressure, I feel. Hard to live up to those expectations. No well-laid plans yet. I'm gonna go for this Ritual Dagger stack. I have a well-laid plans to make it happen. Ferdinand Rukenhat. Thanks for the 21-month streak. I hope that the day finds you well. I'm not even gonna need the well-laid plans, most likely. Whew. Ooh, that's something to do with campfires. This deck is very angry. This deck is very, very, very angry. Not very good at blocking. Very angry, though. Would I take bites here? Usually if your bites are upgraded, you take them. It makes them a lot better. I don't know, though. I don't know how I'm gonna beat the heart. Thanks for the year, Skeetzer. Maybe that's how I'm gonna beat the heart. Iraq, thanks for the 34 months. Neutralize hits for 6? How can I lose? Oh. I found out. Yeah, leg sweep would be a good card to have. You're not wrong. You know, Twitch chat, when you're right, you're right. And you're always right. Azurk, thanks for 2 months. Deflect plus blur. I take blur for the champ fight, maybe. Blur is a pretty good card in the champ fight. It's a pretty good card in a number of situations. Why didn't I upgrade all of my strikes and defends this act? That seems like a massive oversight. I should have just gotten that question mark. Not sure what I'm doing. Sort of wanted to kill the Chosen first, but I feel like stacking Ritual Dagger is pretty important. Yeah. I'll take 4 here to not put more dazes in the deck. Second Fumes. I'm gonna take a Sucker Punch plus. I just don't weaken things very much, and I have a Paper Krane, so... Also, like, it deals already 11 and eventually 12 damage for 1. Will this deal more than 12? I'm not sure it will. Maybe. Okay, weakening on an earlier turn would have been better. Holy shit. Can I actually just die? Jasper, thanks for the 3 months. I think I can do this because I have... Oh, well I have Noxious Fumes in play, so it's lethal. I also had Weaken Paper Krane. Tough Bandages. Tough Bandages. That's interesting. It's a very good relic. I wonder if I take this. How's it going, Amazing Loki? Fuck it, let's take reflex. You can't stop me. None of you can stop me. I can do whatever I want. It says it's unplayable. But is that true? Bumper humper. Not a great initial showing from Reflex. Who's lifted more, myself or the champ? I've definitely done more leg work, but the champ may have been more on top of the upper body stuff. Imagine having a paper crane and also weakening the enemy. Imagine doing both of those things instead of only one of them. Paper Krane is uncommon. Puff Bandages is rare. I'm looking forward to seeing which of them does more this run. If you card remove a reflex, does it go away or do you get 2 more? I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever done that. Why would you card remove reflex? It's such a beautiful card. It's blameless, you know? This deck wants 2 leg sweeps. This deck wants 2 wraith forms. Let's aim higher. $34 plus 38 is 72. That definitely splits. Do I already split? Hold on. I already have 62. Yeah, I'm already splitting 2 turns from now. 50, 29. Missed the tablet drawings. I missed the tablet drawings. Spider-Man pointing at each other. Guess I want to hold blur. And next turn I get to go dodge and roll blur and stuff. Just wondering if I use this. This may be greedy. You recently finished reading All the Wrong Moves upon my recommendation and loved it. Good. It's one of my favorite books of recent times, and Sasha's awesome. So, viewer of the channel, stand-up person. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Setup for the execute is really good. Yeah, it worked. I don't think I played the fight perfectly, and I'm a little bit sad that Ritual Dagger didn't stack, but we certainly won, so that's nice. Where's my Malaise video game? I'm gonna take Tools of the Trade because it blocks for 3. And because I took a reflex. Not sure why I took a reflex, but now that I have, I feel like I should probably acknowledge that I have and play accordingly. I don't get to take any of these. That's unlucky. I'm gonna take Sozu, I guess. Oof. You miss when Champ had a 90% win rate against Silent? The good old days. Yeah, Silent being able to win a run is sort of a letdown. What was the Silent like when Champ had a 90% win rate? Execute used to be a lot stronger. Like a lot stronger. Normalities aren't bad. Okay, he who watches, let me... It seems that you're claiming that normalities aren't that bad. I just want to suggest that maybe something's gone wrong somewhere along the way for you to arrive at this reasoning. Normalities aren't great. That's something I'll tell you for free. What if instead of drawing Normality, I simply drew a Ritual Dagger that dealt 35 damage or a Corpse Explosion? Wouldn't it probably be better to draw one of those two cards than Normality? Even if I could discard the Normality, which I might be able to do, but often cannot. I already got Mind Bloom. Do I go 2 hallways now? Probably. I guess so. Hey, Azaroni, a gator named Eric, thanks for the 6 months. Young diabetic tingle, hello. I'm up really early or really late? It's like 7 a.m. Neither, I think. I think probably neither. SJW. I think our 5 energy Puff Bandages deck might want an Acrobatics Plus. People, thanks for the 7 months. I forgot the part about the reflex. Oh, I remembered. I just didn't want to draw attention to it. I wanted to keep that on the down low so that it remains my little secret. Stop others from catching on to my technology. When I used to play Magic and care about being good at Magic, there was an entire thing about like making sure other people didn't work out how it was that you were tweaking your decks and stuff like that before a tournament. It's so weird to be a streamer now. And the entire point is to like communicate to as many people as possible what it is you think is the right way to play a game. Odd job streaming. Yordzy. You used to play a lot of Blue Eye White Dragon at your MTG tournaments. I think that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm like fairly confident that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. How many bananas is too many bananas? In one sitting? 3. Is there a chance we ever get a Moto stream someday? Fighting against time, like... How much damage does this deal? 28 plus terror plus this. But I'm fighting against Time Eater and the Heart. I need a malaise to win. I need something defensive to win. It doesn't have to be a malaise. I guess I could not play it against the Heart. The problem is that it deals me 15 damage in the Heart fight. That's the problem. Another reflex locks up the win easily. Agree. I think you're right. I take prepared and just assume I'm getting another reflex? We should get rare cards. That's what we should do. Ah, fuck. That was one of the things that we could have gotten to win the run. Good night, sweet prince. Probably Nightmare does it. Sometimes. More footworks do a lot. I'm gonna buy the Happy Flower. Would the Catalyst path have worked better? I have no idea. I don't think it was correct to take Catalyst there, though. I don't want to leave one of them alive so I can draw Corpse Explosion and clear next turn. Something like that. Who's laughing at Reflex now? Shout. I want to hold on to this, sort of. Oh, also I had to attack that one. Why did I do that? Oh well. Upside down smiley. I think I take a backflip now that I'm essentially at 6 energy. I'm gonna recall here so I can rest before the boss fight. A heck of preparation. Oh no. I would have liked that. Wait. I attacked the wrong one. Oh, it doesn't matter even a little bit. That's good. Maybe I knew it didn't matter. Lose Ritual Dagger Plus. Well, that's one option. I think the 79 gold goes a long way next act, so I'm gonna lose my Flex Potion. Maybe I was meant to buy Panacea for 5 strength in the heart fight. Akabeko is like a Flex Potion. Except a more impressive version. Got some deeps going here. Unfortunately, my deck deals damage using energy for the most part, and also blocks using energy. So even though I have 5 energy, I don't really have enough to do the things I want to do in this situation. Would be cool to find a way to cheat energy, like a tactician. Tactician would be sweet right now. Hey, BBK! An ancient tea set. Okay. I definitely need piercing whales. I can drink ancient tea instead of regular tea. Is it much different? I don't drink a lot of tea, and I drink even less ancient tea. We're getting there in terms of the Act 4 Elite fight. I have to pick between Prepared Plus and Piercing Whale here, and it's a pretty difficult choice. I don't have a malaise. It's probably just Piercing Whale. It's gross though. I don't actually win that often by drawing Piercing Whale on the right turn because we sort of can't draw Piercing Whale on the right turn very often. I think I'm gonna go Prepared, and we have Paper Krane. We have to hope that that does a lot for us. Curios, thanks for the 3 months. If you were the streamer, you would simply click on the good cards. That would be better than what I'm doing. Do you consult? You know what? Calculated gamble wouldn't be bad here. Why doesn't Ritual Dagger, the largest attack, simply eat the other attacks? You wanted to make that joke later? I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Slowly, Twitch chat, our minds are merging. We are becoming as one. Okay, here goes nothing. You're becoming a successful streamer? Success is all in how you define it. If you believe yourself to be a successful streamer, who's gonna tell you you're not? See what I'm saying? That's awkward. I wanted to play Predator, but now I have 2 other cards which are more important to play. I don't even have 1 other card that's more important to play. I have 2 other cards that are more important to play. Galka. Well, sure, if you define being a successful Twitch streamer as making money, that does make it more hard to be a successful Twitch streamer. I would not recommend Twitch streaming if you're trying to make money. I think there are better options out there. I should run for mayor of Seattle. Okay. I'll take this under advisement. Do you think I'm going to have to actually live in Seattle then? Because I don't right now. Of course not. Nobody actually lives in Seattle, right? You live in the suburbs and commute in. No one can afford that shit. You live in Ballard, that's Seattle. That might be true. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are anymore. They keep on changing, it's terrifying. I remember when I was a kid, everybody knew exactly what Seattle was, but now I wake up in the morning, look around. Doesn't seem like anyone knows what's going on, you know what I'm saying? It's lawless nothingness, exactly. I mostly just feel for the children, to be honest. I remember when I was a child, my mother would leave me in the middle of the freeway just to play and entertain myself while she was at work. But now kids can't even, like, go outside. It's pretty fucked up. We did all kinds of shit as kids. Your mom would leave you under the watchful dead eyes of a tiger shark named Vince. I'm not sure if you're joking or not. Like, that story is just the right amount of detail for me to think it might be true. What is the Texas Supreme Court case? I don't even know what that is. Texas is suing other states. To overturn the election. Oh, okay. Good luck. Hello and good luck. I thought Texas got, like, very close to voting for Biden this election. Feels like they need to take a look in the mirror. The real friends we made along the way were all voter fraud, curiously. They seemed so nice. Oh, was I meant to piercing wail there? Probably. Maybe I don't have any anymore. Yeah, I only have one. I took prepared plus over wail number 2. On account of tough bandages and all that. I just write in myself every election. I figure eventually it'll pay off. How do I disambiguate myself from all the other Jorbses? Oh no. I didn't think of that. What if a different Jorbs gets elected because of my vote? I guess it wouldn't be so bad. Grow stream audience to 100 million and then get everyone to vote for me. What percentage of you would vote for me if I like went nutso and did the like Kanye West thing? Can we make a poll of this? Hold on, how do you make a poll? Poll. Manage your poll. Manage poll. New poll. Question. Would you vote Jorbs for president? Response is yes. No. Allow additional votes. 100 bits per vote. Just like the real election. Did it start? I pressed start poll, I'm not sure if it worked. Huh. Yeah. I guess unfortunately this voting station is closed, but I don't know. We'll find out what the result was by waiting until one of the voting stations where you are allowed to vote gets back to us. Why do I suppress your voting rights? Because that way other people who I am favoring for some reason, which is probably illegal and or corrupt and or unethical and or hideous, have their votes count for more. That's how it works. I used to have trouble looking in the mirror when I woke up in the morning, but then fortunately the mirrors all started breaking when I looked at them. And now life's a lot easier. GG, yo. That's a good run. That's a good run. Ascension 20 beaten easily. Let's move on to defect now. Oh, what the fuck is this? What is this nonsense? Oh no. That's not good. Nightmare? Nightmare hits footwork and we won, maybe? Nightmare hits ritual dagger? Oh my god. This is gonna be sweet. I don't know what to discard. Probably just to defend. I want to play Nightmare here, I guess, but I don't have a good thing to hit with it. I could Nightmare Footwork, doesn't really work. I could Nightmare Tools of the Trade, that also doesn't really work. Maybe I just play my cards. Fuck. Where's Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch plays? Plays Sucker Punch? Wait, I can kill it. That's nice. They are claiming that 4 states changed their election laws unconstitutionally, which depreciated the value of votes from all other states and has precedents in a previous Supreme Court case that were voted 9-0 where the power of choosing. I only got halfway through what you were writing and then stopped reading it. If you would like my honest opinion about whether the US government is doing a good job of being a democracy or not, you can find my hot political takes somewhere online. Well, those are certainly cards. Do I take an upgraded dagger throw? Do I seem like a centrist? Hold on, do I seem like a centrist? That's a good start. I don't know if I play dagger throw if I will lose my buffer stack or if the 3 block will go through first. What do y'all think? You thought I was a staunch conservative? Well, you got me pegged. I think we win, like, pretty easily now. Looked like bandages were first there. That's awkward. The US has always been a standard bearer for global democracy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. God bless America. Land that I love. From the mountains to the valleys. I remember when I moved to the States from another country which had a representative democratic government, and I walked into class for my first day of middle school, and in my first period, every other kid in the room stood up and put their hands on their hearts and faced the flag and started reciting a cult pledge. Oh my god. Anyway. Probably pretty normal though. Is this every day? Yes, every day in class. And during the Cold War, it was amended to add under God to it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God. How close is any part of that to being true? Artsy, I know you were kidding. I read the second half of it, but I'm riling people up right now. Hey Gandalf the Beige, thanks for the 2 months. I think in other countries they demonstrate their patriotism by like voting for social welfare programs and paying taxes or something. It's all a little bit blurry, but I think it's something like that. They're probably just confused though. France demonstrates by rioting. I fucking love France. Someday I might just go live in France, I don't know. I spent 3 months living in France and it was awesome. Why are we waiting on Ritual Dagger? Well, I didn't want to play it when I was weak, and I didn't want to play it when the heart wasn't vulnerable. But now I can play it. That Apotheosis did some good work, huh? Did the 4 footworks win or the 1 Apotheosis? I think the Apotheosis let me upgrade Wellwade plans, which let me hold on to Nightmare, which let me get the footworks. Maybe I would have won without it. It's hard to say at this point. But it definitely helped. Paper Krane has also done a lot of work. Did we hold on to Nightmare? Yeah, I played it on turn 2 or 3. Don't actually remember which one. Was that actually a perfect heart fight in the end? I don't think I took damage. Not bad. Who won in the end, Bandages or Paper Krane? That's gotta be Paper Krane, I think. We weren't getting that much value out of Bandages. Wait, actually, Paper Krane? Huh. No, it probably actually was Bandages.